When you think of finger painting, elementary arts and crafts probably come to mind. But one Bemidji artist is painting with her fingers professionally. For this week's In Focus, Jamil Doneth shows us the art of finger painting portraits.
Finger painting is often thought of as child's play, but Bemidji artist Alice Blessing paints with her fingers professionally. Looking at Blessing's beautifully detailed portraits, many would never guess she painted them with only her fingers.
As people found out, it was like, that's really amazing. And I was like, oh, it is? Okay, well, let's just go with that then.
Blessing paints with all her phalanges, her fingernails for the fine details, and her palm for a palette. In college, the fine art major started painting with palette knives because she liked her paint thick on the canvas. But even using those tools became tedious.
Eventually, it was just like, I can't deal with any of these tools. I'll just use my fingers, and it went from there.
From the outline to the finish, Blessing normally takes around 4 weeks to complete an entire portrait. And while that may seem like a long time, her portraits normally have a lot more detail than mine.
I have to do several layers to get those skinny lines. So it takes me a couple days, whereas with a paintbrush, I could just dip it in the paint and go boop.
While finger painting requires extra patience, Blessing also takes her time looking at the person's photo to really make sure she's getting every facial feature just right.
If I work on it for a week and then set it down and then come back to it and look at it, I'll see something that I didn't notice before.
Blessing did a lot of self-portraits when she was learning how to paint. And whether finger painting or not, she has always had a passion for painting people, and most recently, pets.
I just love to capture people's expressions. I have this need to find somebody through their face.
So finger painting is no longer an elementary activity. And when it comes to making fine art with phalanges, Blessing is definitely leaving her mark. For this week's In Focus, Jamil Doneth, Lakeland News.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.